welcome back everybody to another episode of Planetbase with me, Vapor. Right, between now and the last episode, all I've done is let the game run a little bit just so we could get the resources to build this, because it did take quite a bit of materials. I can't remember if it was 10 or 7, but it was quite a lot of the metal and the, what's it called, bioplastic. But now we've got that, we can start expanding on our food production, which isn't great, and that is part of what's slowing down the bioplastic production as well. So actually, let me see what we've already got, because I'd like to do some different ones. So we got onions, tomatoes and rice. Well, I think just to mix it up, because there is malnutrition in this game, so if the food isn't different, they kind of go a little bit funky, let's say. They get unhappy. Okay, we'll put 2 of them in. What else? Have we got mushrooms? We didn't. I'm so forgetful, aren't I? Onions, tomatoes, rice. Okay. So we'll put some mushrooms in. I want some of the more slower growing ones as well, because it's hard for the guys to keep up with it otherwise. So put some onions in. Rice, potato, wheat, maize. Did I put a maize one in? No. Right, we'll leave it at that for the moment. We're fine for medicine, so we won't do that. Another thing I wanted to point out, this is our building that produces oxygen, and it's at 22% at the moment, and this one's 21. But when this building appeared, it sucked the air out of all of these rooms, so at some point I'll probably need to build another one of those up here. You're probably going to notice it when I start building the next structures. So what I wanted to do next was to put a storage room kind of here, so it's in a kind of a central area, just where they can put all their stuff. Now I'm hoping if I position this right, I can link it to 2 different buildings. I'm hoping. Oh, well, it snapped there, so I'm hoping. Yes. You see, if you get 2 lines and it doesn't snap to that position, then you're not going to get it. But when you do it right like that, this is only a small storage as well, so excuse me. So these bits out here will now appear in here, but we're going to have to start bringing some more people in soon. So we'll let the food kind of build up a little bit. Oops. Did I put a TV in the can? Yeah, I've got a TV. So we're producing enough meals, so let's speed the game up a little bit. So that's all I need. So bioplastic. And the other thing is as well, because I've connected the base around here, I could remove this building and hopefully put a bigger one in. I'm not sure if it would fit, but we can have a go at that. And I'm thinking of putting another mine over here. Let's have a look and see if it fits. Why did I click that button? Mine. Yeah, so we can get a mine in here. Let's see if we can get it to snap to 2 points, because I just find it more useful. There we go. I don't like having things connected at one point. Also, you can see our extra power collector is built now, and if we look, we're almost through the night. We've just run out of one, and we're going to switch to one of the other ones. But we've got more than enough power to see us through the night now, which is a position we want to be in. And thankfully, that's good enough for us. And also the bigger water extractor has been built, and the water tower, so we have some reserves of water. But again, this one connection thing is not great. I can connect these 2. It's going to cost me some metal, but anything else I build in here, and I think I was going to put mines, but I think I'll just go with water and power for the moment. So I need to build something in here that'll connect to this. So cool, they built that mine quick. Excuse me. pondering. I mean, I want this done because I do want to bring more people in, but I've got to be very careful about the food. Alright, let's have a think. What have we got? Let's have a see what we've got in our base. So, welfare is excellent, which is what we want. So we've got 15 colonists altogether. I think we can only hold 20. So we will need, we will need to put some more oxygen generation in before we really expand. So we've got 6 workers, 5 biologists, 2 engineers, 2 medics, no guard. We don't need a guard yet. What have we got for bots? Constructor bot and a carrier bot. I'd like a driller bot because they're going to do all the mining for us. So that's an investment we need to make when we start trading. But we haven't really got anything to trade yet. So I think we need some biologists, really. Biologists and workers. So let's open the doors again. Actually, I could just click up here, can I? There we go. So let's go, say 80% and, come on, and 20 I think. Let's try that and see what we can get. Bearing in mind we can only hold about 4 or 5 more people. I know it says 5, but when everybody's inside you'll probably find it's not quite enough. Why are they not? Let's see if I prioritise that. I don't know if that'll prioritise the resources coming here because they're looking at these buildings more. We could actually enable the trade as well and see if we can get some bioplastic. Here comes some colonists. Let's see. Oh, look at that. 1, 2, 3. And they're all biologists, just what we need. Well, I think we need to stop any more coming in now because that was quite a few in one go, but that's going to help the old food production. Well, at least as soon as they decide to build the pads anyway. And food is something we can trade, so let's speed the game back up again. Hopefully a trader will come by. That'll be useful. We've run out of spares. I'm sure we have. We've run out of bioplastic. It's definitely the bigger processing plant because these couple of machines are not really doing enough for us. Not that we've got another load of resources to fill them up. Wow, look at that. Definitely got enough in metal. I don't think we're really using that mine, are we? No, it's not been connected. Did I not? That might have been useful. Why are we not getting much starch? Because that's where the problem is. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to recycle these. Because I want these built first. So this is where the focus has to be. We're not building are we making medical supplies? No. So that's fine. Oh, here we go. So we've got 1 in. So this is going to make 2 food and 1 starch. So that's progress in itself. Is this a trader? Yep. I must say I do like the ships in this game. Oh look. Massive storage pay. These are something to look out for once you can afford them. Whatever the largest storage building is that we already have, this one gives us one that's even bigger. So that's something definitely worth getting. And also these coins are worth buying as well, because later on you just use them to trade. So let's see what we can get. 45% commission, jeez. So let's go to some of these plants. Or is 10. Don't really want to give away medical supplies, but we'll give away one. Let's see what we can get. What do we need? 87. 90. No. Okay, 15. Let's just take some coins, I think. Whoops, that was one too many. And we'll take that. So they'll now go and load up the ship with everything, and they'll leave behind the bits that we need. How many did I get? Was it 7? It's pretty much enough to get this going, which is then going to fix the issue. So they all go. Once he's got everything, he's just waiting for those last 2 bits. Do you know what this game would benefit from, thinking about it, although I could put more airlocks, is kind of if I put this up, if like a bridge that goes over the top so they could go over it, rather than having to walk all the way around. Yeah, you could say I could just put an airlock in, but I don't know. It's just the way I see it. So here we go. The bots are bringing it in, and hopefully they bring it here. Yep. Right, so the radish is literally just going to make food, but we kind of knew that anyway. We're probably going to need to put some beds over this side as well, so they're not walking so far in the canteen. Jeez, that was close. Maize. Okay, so that's going to give us an extra starch as well. Slow production and low maintenance. I'll just, while that's going on, just wanted to say something around the 2 different buildings. Now when you're building these, there's not much difference in the resources, but I'm led to believe that the larger ones require less maintenance. So I don't think it says on here. I can't remember where I heard that, but it does. You think, well, I'll just build 2 of these for the sake of building 1 of them, and it's going to produce more. But from a maintenance point of view, they're actually, you know, they don't need maintaining as much. So it's worth bearing that in mind. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I heard that. Okay, so out of all those buildings, we've got 1, 2. Why can't we have something that produces quite a bit of starch rather than just 1 or 2? Pea pad. We haven't got a pea pad, have we? Let's put a pea pad in. So that'll be 1 of every starchy plant then. But let's get that storage room back in, seeing as I took it away. Because it'll save them going outside and leaving things just stacking up everywhere like they have over there. Here comes another trader. I'll slow the game down a second while I'm doing this. Oh, it won't do it because those resources are in the way. That is really irritating. Oh look, they have a condition on them. Well, I never knew that. You learn something new every day. Credits. There's nothing really there we want. So am I right in thinking they're not going to build? Yeah, they won't build there because of the resources. Nah, it's just bloody frustrating. I need to get them to use the resources up so we can so we can build a building there. Right, so we've got a mine here, so I think we could do with another airlock over here. Let's put that about there, and we'll connect it to this one. I'm thinking of getting rid of that building, so let's connect it here. And I might put another O2 generator in. Do I put a bigger one? Yeah, I think we'll go for a bigger one. Why not? I'd like to put it somewhere where I can connect it to more than 1 building. We'll build that out on this side. Yeah, we're keeping this one, aren't we? It's got to try and kind of keep track of what it is I want to do. Oh wait a minute, it was that building I wanted to get rid of. Oh, sausages. Let's try that one again. Look. Cautious about how much space I need to leave to try and get a bigger building in there as well. Now hopefully, yep, they're going to move all this. But that's really frustrating. Oh, I could connect it there actually. I'd rather have the massive link up between this area. guys, move all this stuff for me. One more. Oh, come on, don't tease me. It's just that last one. Is somebody going to grab it? I don't think they are. Well, that's annoying. What else do I need to build to get him do it? I think we'll build another. Have we got a lab? We have a lab, don't we? Let's build another dome over here. And we'll build it off the oxygen building, but maybe more around here. Because you can only build one connection to a dome, as highlighted by the T. Is it the dome that is? I'm sure it's highlighted by a T. Yeah. And you have a cabin as well, but I don't see the point in doing that. It basically improves the morale because it assigns them their own bed, so they get their own bed. But they will literally walk from one end of your base to the other to get to it, and it's not really a good idea. If you could say this person sleeps here because they're working in this area, that would be great, but it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Right, here we go. Yes. Get that. With that. So that's a new dome here, which should help the people that are working in this area. We will need to build another canteen area as well, but I don't want to over-task them with jobs. Look at all the food now. Holy crap. Once this is built, it should go in here. But it's the starch again. It's still an issue. At least we've got some in here. I think once the oxygen generator's down, we can bring some more people in. We get some more workers in. We'll get a bigger one of these buildings. As you can see, last night we lost almost 2 of these, so that's because we got this extra building. So potentially we need another power collector as well. What have we got in here? We've got a driller bot by any chance, a carrier, constructor. Ooh, farm dome patent. Oh, I wish I could afford that. Ah, driller bot. See, now that is useful. But that's very tempting. At 5 each, although it's not going to be 5, they're 65% commission. Rip off. Let's trade it for some vegetables, I think. Ooh, this is going to be difficult. Oh. So 82, 87. Where's the... There we go. That will somewhat fix our issue, I think. We've got plenty of ore, not enough machines at the moment, and people to work it, so that's good in itself. But we will remove this building. At least once we've got the plastic that we need. I'm amazed that it actually degrades. Yeah, the food does as well. I suppose it makes sense. I'm wondering if it only degrades when it's outside, or whether it'll degrade inside in the storage. I guess we'll soon find out. Actually, I think that's a good place to leave it. While they're loading up the trader, and we're gonna get all the starch that we need. I think all I'll do is I'll replace this building with a larger version of it, and then on the next episode we can carry on with this and our expansion. So until next time, as always, take care.